So I think I might have gone a little bit overboard here and spent more money at this card show that I went to today than I was expecting. So at the request of my brother and his friend, I'm making this video to see what I get when I open these packs of Pokemon cards. And for those who don't know, this is what my channel used to be. All of those videos are unlisted because they are terrible. But I figured this is a celebration of the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, so I guess I'd celebrate the history of my channel as well by opening these cards. So we've got 8 packs of Battle Styles, a set that I find really interesting, a lot of fun mechanics to play with, and I haven't played the Pokemon card game in a long time, but I do like deck building, and I had a lot of fun going through the different types of cards they have in this set, so I'm hoping to get some good stuff there. I got 3 shiny Pokemon cards because I like these two. Again, I love deck building with the mechanic of chip damage that these two implement. When you put them into play, you get to do a little bit of damage, just a tiny bit, to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I think that's a bit annoying. I got the Elite Trainer box, which has a ton of packs of cards, some card sleeves, dice, anything you need basically to get into the game to make a deck of cards and play it right out of the box pretty much. And the 2 boxes I was looking for, the Zacian Level X box. There we go, Level X, cool mechanic, nice pin, some packs of cards, and Dragapult Prime. The Prime Pokemon were my favorite gimmicky cards because, well, there was nothing super gimmicky about them, nothing overpowered like you see with EXs and GXs and Vs and whatever else they have now. So I wanted to get these 2 boxes. You can see that the dealer I bought them from had marked them for $45, So I walk over, I ask them if I can buy both boxes for $50, and they said sure. So pretty good negotiating on my part, I guess. Got a $40 markdown. And we're going to see just what we got in these packs, starting with Battle Styles. This is a setup I have not done in a long time. Got a stack of DVDs with my phone on top to record on a crappy table that I really should have cleaned off before recording, and some packs of Pokemon cards. This really brings me back. So, what am I looking for here? Well, I don't know. Luxray is cool. I like Luxray. Emboar, Houndoom. I think I opened a box of this pack, or this set, this summer. I don't think I got a single Houndoom. So that upset me. Houndoom is one of my favorites from the set. So maybe I'll pull one. Oh, so it looks like I got a Salandit. I think that's what that was. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think that's how you do it. So, yep, Salandit, Cacnea, Spoink, Roly-Coly, Frillish, Rapid Strike Style Mustard, Morpeko, Doublade, Licky, Necrozma V, the first pack! What the heck? With my luck, that would be exactly what happens, and I don't get a single other card I want the rest of the set. I didn't even want Necrozma. Not a big fan of it, personally. But it's cool to see. It's cool to see. The only problem is, apart from Mustard, I don't think there was a single Pokemon with either of the Battle Styles in the set. I paid for a Battle Styles pack, and I didn't get any Battle Style Pokemon. What is this? Come on. Alright. On to pack number 2. Alright. We have Corphish, Salandit again, Roly-Coly again, Esper, Blipbug, Energy Recycler, Urn of Vitality, Girder, Cheryl, and Hollow Colossal. Cool. And a Dark Energy. Who cares about that? Colossal, it's pretty good. I don't really know the viability of too many of these cards, but I'll just say Colossal's fine. It's holographic. It's cool. So I'll just leave it at that. I'm sure it's terrible. I saw when I was little, I ignored a lot of cards that were actually good. Blastoise, I saw 4 energy cost on Hydro Pump for the Boundaries Crossed Blastoise, and I thought it was bad, traded it away. Turns out I got the bad end of the trade. So, I hope that I've learned from some of those mistakes, but, you know, you never know. Cacnea again, Pawniard, Timber, Tepig, finally a battle-style Pokemon, Silicobra, Morpeko, Cheryl, Doublade, Morpeko again, Sandaconda, big Sandaconda fan. I like that its nose is basically a pistol. That's neat. I have limited depth perception on this phone, so I'm trying to make sure that I don't knock my stack of cards over. Oh, that was a big rip right there. That looks like an Onyx right there. The individual packs of cards are not something I've done in a long time. It's mostly been booster boxes. But seeing just single packs is pretty cool. Sorry, Onyx, Sizzlipede, Glameow, Slowpoke, Yamper, Haunchcrow, Weepinbell. Love that artwork for the Weepinbell. It looks really adorable. Seadra, Carkol, and Galarian Slowbro. Love Galarian Slowbro. Alright. Mega Man. That's what I should name the next time I train a Galarian Slowbro. That's going to be his name. Okay. Alright, so we have Spearow, Pachirisu, Cherubi, Mienfoo, good one, Silicobra, Swordward and Shielbert, Golbat, Bisharp, Morpeko, another Necrozma V. Hey, does anyone want to trade these for something like, I don't know, a bunch of rapid style cards? I'd be willing to trade both of those for a couple copies of pretty much every rapid style Pokemon in the set. I mean, is that a good trade? Probably not. Do I care? No. Phalanx, Mienshao, Luxray, Octillery. Those are the ones I'm looking for. I'm not looking for Necrozma. Alright, Cacnea, Pawniard, Timber, Tepig, Silicobra, Dottler, Doublade, Pignite, Mawile, Drampa. Okay. Mawile is one that I was looking for a little bit, just because, again, I like messing with the different styles. So, and I don't like using the gimmick cards, with the exception of Primes, just because there's nothing really special about them. So, it gave me an opportunity to look at some of the overlooked cards, like Mawile and Carnivine, and say, well, do they serve a niche in a rapid style or single strike style deck? Alright, now we've got Honedge, Gligar, Electabuzz, Bellsprout, Bronzor, Swordward and Shielbert again, Crawdaunt, Doublade, Galarian Slowpoke, Houndoom! Nice! That is exciting. The card I most wanted going into this. Got a copy of it now. So, that's progress towards my, what is it? Yeah, single strike style. So, that is really cool. I'm glad I got that. Now, can we see Luxray? Bronzong? Octillery? Something like that? Emboar, maybe? Alright. Not going to be ending this set of cards on a high note, I can tell from the code card. But Spearow, Onyx, Sizzlipede, Shinx. Cute. I like Shinx. One of my favorites from Sinnoh. Cacnea, Level Ball, Spupa, Gliscor. Bleh. Frillish, and Primeape. Good, another single strike card. That's awesome. Alright. So the packs were cool. We've got Necrozma V twice. Who would have seen that coming? Of course, I'm not a big fan of the gimmick cards, as I've said, but Empoleon, Urshifu, something like that would have been cool. Alright, so once again, here is the box. And I'm just going to take all this stuff out. And it includes a giant coin and a giant version of the Dragapult Prime. Jumbo cards, I mean, it would be funny to make like a jumbo Pokemon card deck. But I mean, what's the practicality of that? Like, it's cool, I guess. It's going to bend super easily. They don't make card sleeves for them, at least as far as I'm aware. You need to get like a special protector. The cool thing is, you do get this nice Dragapult binder So I'm going to be putting a lot of the real good cards that I get today in here. It's not much, just a 4-slot binder with a couple pages, so that's a nice plus. And then this little information sheet about Pokemon Prime. Pokemon Prime made their debut in the Heart Gold Soul Silver series. In terms of gameplay mechanics, they didn't add anything new, but don't let them distract you from how great these cards were. And I mean, Donphan Prime and Typhlosion Prime, at least when I was playing, those were the best cards in the game. Typhlosion Prime is my favorite card ever, and I have 2 copies of it. I ran Typhlosion Prime for a little bit. I never did tournaments, never did a lot of success, but I did the Pokemon League, and that was fun. That's all that mattered to me. So now, let's figure out how to get all of this stuff out of here. Alright, so everything is in here. Got the jumbo coin. Let's flip this. Is it heads head, tails gang? What is it? What's it going to be? Tails gang wins. Alright, that's cool. This code will be redeemed by the time the video is up, so don't even try it. And we're going to see Dragapult Prime. The card I wanted the most. Let me refocus. The card that I wanted the most out of this whole thing. Mock Turn, Diving Swipe. Yeah, it probably would not be good by today's standards. It would be probably mediocre at best, even by the standards of when I played. It's a Stage 2 Pokemon. Its best attack is 1 energy, 60 damage. But this is the type of thing I live for. I love seeing the artwork. I love seeing the recreation of the style. It's just so cool. Unfortunately, not legal for tournament play, but, you know, maybe I'll work towards doing a Heart Gold Soul Silver era league, and I'll make this one viable. I'll make it allowed. Make it legal. So, let's start with the pack that I don't really care that much about, Vivid Voltage. Of all the Sword and Shield sets, this one is the one I was least interested in, mostly because it's the movie tie-in set. Not a big fan of the anime. It's got amazing rares. I have not pulled one of those before, so that'd be neat. And let's see what we get. Rockruff, Whismur, Trubbish, Tynamo, Clobbopus, Mightyena, Beauty, Stone Energy again, and Tornadus. And there we go. You know, if there aren't any expectations, there's really no room to be disappointed. So, I got 2 Stone Energies. That's cool. Now, for the 4-card Celebration packs. I don't really know what to expect out of this. I don't know how many reprint cards I'm getting. Don't know how many regular cards I'm getting, because they do have regular cards in addition to the reprint cards. I'm mostly hoping to see reprint cards, but I'm sure it's only going to be 1 a pack at best. So let's see. We've got Dialga, Reshiram, Ho-Oh, Lunala. I don't think there are any reprint cards in that, but oh well. Now, pack number 2. See a reprint. Let's see a Donphan Prime. Let's see something cool. We've got Xerneas, Ho-Oh, Venusaur, that's a reprint, and Zacian V. Okay. But Venusaur, oh man. When Evolutions came out back in 2016, the 20th anniversary set, they were doing reprints of the base set Pokemon. They didn't give any love to Venusaur or Blastoise. They both got EXs, but I mean, they didn't get their originals reprinted. Of course, Charizard got a reprint, because, of course, it's Charizard. But to see a Venusaur from base set, that is awesome. You know, Venusaur, I've always been a firm believer that Bulbasaur is the best of the original 3 starters. No contests. If you want a Kanto starter, go for Bulbasaur. It is always the best choice. So, glad to see that my Celebrations packs are affirming that. And now we've got the Deluxe Pin Collection, or the Zacian Level X Collection. Now with 6 packs, a nice little Pikachu pin instead of that weird jumbo coin. And look at that Zacian Level X. That is cool. I was getting into the card game right at the end of the reign of terror of the Level X's. but I still have a bit of a fondness for them. I remember getting a few tins, opening a few in packs, so it's still some nice nostalgia for me. All right. Oh, and the information sheet just popped right out of there. Let's see what it says. When you think of the Diamond and Pearl series in the TCG, one kind of card stands out, Level X's. Standing apart from basic and evolution Pokemon, these special cards are considered level ups that you placed onto your active Pokemon. So, I mean, they were cool. It was basically just additional attacks and abilities, or at that point, Pokebodies and Pokepowers for your Pokemon. So, you still got to use the same moves that you could before, now just with an added benefit of higher HP and more attacks. So, I never really had to deal with, when I went to Pokemon Leagues, that many level X's, because they were sort of being phased out at that point. Primes were already a thing. But I do remember having to deal with Luxrays and Uxies. So, yeah. But, when I was a kid, I do remember pulling a Charizard Galactic level X, and Alakazam Elite 4 level X. I had a Heatran level X from a tin that I got for my birthday. So it was all really cool. Some nice memories that have been brought back from this collection. So let's again start with the packs that aren't celebration packs. We'll start with Vivid Voltage again. Not really anything exciting here. Got a Whismur. That's fine. Okay. So, we've got Whismur, Drillbur, Wailmer, Cottony. Wait, they did a fairy-type Cottony. That's neat. Alright. Clobbopus, Nuzleaf, Memory Capsule, Girafarig, Mudbray, and a Full Art Nessa. She's a popular character. I'm sure this card is worth a lot of money. Not that I'd sell it. I'm too lazy. But, whatever. That's cool. Nice little bonus for getting the collection. Now for Chilling Reign. First Chilling Reign pack I've opened. It's a nice little add-on to the Battle Styles set. So, let's take a look. See what we got here. We've got Ghastly, Ladybah, Porygon, Swirlix, Sneasel, Rapid Strike, cool. Caitlyn, Lucky Energy. Let's see, what does this do as long as... Oh, so it's just draw an extra card. Okay, that's neat. Guardian Chestplate, Castform Rainy Form, Golurk, and a Water Energy. Alright, not much there, but still, I like the Lucky Energy. It's a neat little effect. Sneasel, you don't see Ice-type Sneasel cards very often, so that's neat. Now, time to move on to the reason why we're here. And actually, again, the code will have already been used, so don't even try. But there is the Zacian Level X. Really awesome. And I just love how they brought back the same style of card. I mean, the borders are the same. You got, at least I'm pretty sure it's the same. You got the same holographic effect. You got the artwork going over the border. It's really cool. I love to see it. So awesome. Now, time to see. Oh, right, there's the pin. So we got Pikachu. And, oh, he's flying. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. Nice little pin. Alright. I can choose between Flying Pikachu and Surfing Pikachu. I think Surfing Pikachu's more iconic, honestly, but just hang on to that. And now for the celebration packs. Who's ready to see more Ho-Ohs and Reshurams and stuff I don't really care that much about? Lugia. Alright, Lugia's cool. Ho-Oh. Nice pairing. Reshiram and Lunala. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Lugia is always cool to see. One of my favorite legendaries. At least one of my favorite box legendaries. Which, box legendaries are... I'd put them in a completely different league. I don't typically like the box legendaries as much, just because I like playing the game with a more balanced team. But they're still the ones that I have a real fondness for, Lugia being one of them, Yveltal, Zekrom, Dialga probably being my top. Alright, another Reshiram. I was going to be able to build like an entire deck of Celebrations Reshiram. Lugia, Groudon, and Lunala. Okay. And by the end of this, yeah, a Lugia deck. Or a Reshiram deck. Maybe Reshiram Lugia. Definitely possible. Alright, Cosmog. It's Nebby. Everyone loves Nebby. Zekrom. Team Magma's Groudon. Oh, that one is cool. I never really had that many of the Team Aqua and Team Magma cards. EX cards were starting to get a bit sparse by the time that, or scarce. Blech. Been tired all day. But they were starting to get scarce by the time I was done with the, or by the time I was getting into the trading card game. So, never really saw any packs. So, Groudon I know is a really popular card, really strong card. It won Worlds once. So, really great to see. And I'm glad to add it to my collection as the second reprint card in Celebrations. Looking a bit like 1 in every 2 packs is going to have a reprint card. So really hoping to see a Donphan Prime. I'm not expecting it at this point, but it would be awesome. I never had Donphan Prime. I'd love to have one now. Alright, so we got Zekrom. Alright. Ho-Oh, Xerneas, and another Zacian V. Alright. I didn't see what it did the first time. It's worse Mewtwo EX pretty much. Alright, that's fine. And there are all the packs for the Zacian box. We did get a Team Magma's Groudon. That was pretty cool. And the Zacian Level X, of course, is just really awesome. And I mean, hey, look, we got a ton of Reshirams. Reshiram deck, here I come. But the Zacian Level X and the Dragapult Prime really are, to me, the coolest cards, just because I love the idea of taking something from the newer sets and reprinting them into the older format. So for me, that's just really awesome. I love to see it. The big one. $55 is what I got it for. Retails for $50. It was this kid trying to sell a bunch of them to the dealers at the card show for $70 a piece. Of course, the dealers have to make a profit, and I don't think anybody's going to be paying $90 for this, as rare as Pokemon cards have been recently. I don't think anybody's going to be paying $90 for this box. So, yeah, upselling that much, maybe not a good idea. I mean, I offered the kid $60 for one of them, and he told me no. I go right next to the next dealer, buy one for $55. You know, as you do. All right, so now let's just slide it out of the cover, and we see the really nice box. We have a player's guide showing a checklist of all the cards in the set. There's reprints. Mewtwo EX. I hate Mewtwo EX. It drove me out of the Pokemon trading card game. Lots of... I like the Rocket Zapdos, Dark Gyarados. There's Luxray Level X. And Garchomp C as well. Claydol. Card I did not expect to see reprinted, but I was really excited to see it reprinted. Cleffa. Nice. Donphan Prime. I want to pull that one so bad. And then the Full Art Reshiram and Zekrom. Also really memorable for me. A player's guide on how to use some of the new cards, since the old ones are not tournament legal. And then some of the most popular cards in Pokemon TCG history. Alright. We have a lot of packs to go through here. So, let's see what we got. Starting with Complete Game Rules 2021 edition. Alright. Little, whatever, trash. Greninja Star, bringing back the shiny mechanic from Ruby and Sapphire. You'd only have one Pokemon star in your deck. Doesn't matter if you have, for example, Greninja Star and Umbreon Star, which I believe is getting reprinted in Celebrations. Did not matter if they were different Pokemon. Could not have more than one with this symbol in your deck of cards. So you had to choose carefully if you were going to use one at all. I know that Mewtwo Star won Worlds one year. Or did I say Mewtwo? I meant Mew. But regardless. Got some dividers for the box. Energies. No one cares. Sleeve, or code card. Sleeves. Nice sleeves. I like them. Special condition markers. Dice, which I love the dice. One of my favorite parts of an Elite Trainer box. And more packs. So, 15 packs, 10 celebrations, which is 40 more cards. Hopefully Donphan Prime is in here somewhere. And then, let's see, Darkness Ablaze, Battle Styles, Chilling Reign, Vivid Voltage. Don't care about this one. So, we'll open it up first. Low expectations. See what I get. I mean, from Darkness Ablaze, I would love to get an Eternatus, or a Crobat, or a Hydreigon. It's not a V, but I love Hydreigon. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. So we're going to skip to the part where I'm not an idiot and actually know how to open these packs of cards. Alright. So we have Skidoo, I don't know how to pronounce it, Ferroseed, Dedenne, Drillbur, Oshawott, Swellow, League Staff, Charmeleon, Mightyena, and Pikachu V. Of all of the Vs, it's like with Necrozma. Pikachu is my least favorite member of the Pikachu evolution line. So it's cool. I'm glad to see it. But at the same time, could have been an amazing rare. Oh well. Let's open up the Darkness Ablaze pack. See what we get. And if I get a Charizard VMAX, I think that pretty much pays for this entire set of cards. Might pay for my entire college. Oh. And it looks like Dino. I love Dino. One of my favorites. I love him. Alright. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we have Dino, Jigglypuff, Dunsparce, Clink, Mareanie, Simisage, Vanillish, Clang, Swanna, and Melmetal. Ugh, not a Melmetal fan. But Swanna's cool. Got the reverse holo. It's nice. You know, when Darkness Ablaze was coming out, the bird Pokemon, they had a gimmick where if you use a certain trainer card that turn, the bird keeper, then they could attack free of cost. That was a fun little gimmick I wanted to play around with a little bit. Okay. Jigglypuff, Ducklet, Carablast, Darumaka, Larvitar, Ursaring, Poltegeist, Combuskin, Mareep, and Mr. Rhyme. Oh, another one of the fun little gimmicks they included in this set, Mad Party, where if you had a certain number of Pokemon in the discard pile, you did a lot of damage. And Mr. Rhyme was one of the Pokemon that was always supposed to be in the discard pile. You do not want to go all the way up to Mr. Rhyme when you can just get a Bunnelby or a Dedenne out and play the gimmick. Alright, let's do Chilling Reign. I want more out of Battle Styles. We'll save that for last out of these 5. Scorbunny, I love that artwork. Aeron, Snorunt, Venipede, Snover, Karen's Conviction, Echoing Horn, Scroll of Piercing, Cast Form, and Single Strike Urshifu. Nice. It's pretty good. I like it. Alright. And now for Battle Styles. Give me that Octillery. Give me that Luxray. Give me that Mean Shao, Phalanx, Carnivine, Yeah, I'm like the one person who remembers that Carnivine exists outside of its appearance in the anime. Alright, Silicobra, Frillish, Houndour, Scatterbug, Honedge, Cheryl, Bisharp, Weepinbell, Heatmore, Electivire, and oh, that's it. I didn't realize that Heatmore was the reverse holo. Alright, nothing big there. That's fine. We have 10 Celebrations packs to open. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Lots of cards. There we go. 40 more cards. How many Reshurams are in this? Pause the video, leave your comment down below. We'll see who gets closest. Whoever gets closest, you can have all of the Reshurams. No, I'm kidding. I would not. That's a burden I would not give to anybody. But I swear, I will be able to just have a 60-card deck full of Reshurams at some point. It's like the common of the set. Alright, so we've got Lugia, Cosmog, Donphan Prime! Oh, this is the one I wanted. This is, okay. That's it. That's the only one I wanted. The video can end now. Now, I'll finish opening the rest, but oh man. This card beat me so many times when I was a kid. And I finally have all of the power right in my hands. Except that it's not tournament legal. But still. It's an awesome little bit of Pokemon history. I mean, for 1 energy, it did 60 damage, which at that point was a lot. You can see it's half of Donphan's health. And also, it didn't take any damage. I mean, look at this. Any damage done is reduced by 20. So, this was the original tank. It was, unless you had a water Pokemon, it was going to be very tough to overcome a Donphan deck. But the sad thing is, I don't know if it ever won Worlds, which, I mean, disappointing. Let's see what else is going to be in here. Zekrom, Ho-Oh, Kyogre. Oh, Flying Pikachu V! Oh, that's so cute. They're recreating the original artwork. 190 HP on a Pikachu. But yeah, it's really cute. I like it. Not a big fan of the gimmick cards, but I love that. Just, it's really cute. Wow, 2 packs. I mean, Zacian V, I wasn't getting too hyped over it. I got 2 of them. But Flying Pikachu, yeah, Flying Pikachu's cool. Alright, now we've got Reshiram, Yveltal, Cleffa! Oh, man. So, with the baby Pokemon, the original versions, every time you tried to attack it, you'd have flip a coin, and then if it was tails, then the attack fails and your turn ends. They brought it back in Heart Gold Soul Silver. They still had 30 HP. They had an ability that said as long as they were asleep, you couldn't attack them. And then Cleffa, Eek, shuffle your hand in your deck, then draw 7 cards for 1 energy. When they brought it back in the Heart Gold Soul Silver base set, it was 0 energy, shuffle your hand and draw 6. It's still pretty good. And then Solgaleo. Alright. So Cleffa and Donphan, I'm loving it. Callbacks to the Gold and Silver and Heart Gold Soul Silver eras. And I think I only have like 2 or 3 cards from the Gold and Silver era of the trading card game. So Cleffa is just a cool little one for me to have, because it's an era of the Pokemon trading card game that is pretty much entirely lost to me. It's too expensive to collect. So that's neat. Dialga, Yveltal, Cosmog. Full art version of the original Pikachu. That is cool. And they've reprinted this card a bunch, but they've never really extended the artwork. And there's a little Caterpie up there. That's adorable. Parasect back there. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big Pikachu fan, but I appreciate the original artwork. My 10th birthday, I opened a ton of packs from the first 3 sets. Those packs now go for like $100 a piece, so really regretting opening them all, but it was still a really fun experience. So seeing that original artwork just brings me back. I think the one card I remember pulling specifically distinctly was a Blastoise. And of course, then I didn't realize that at the time it was one of the best cards of all time, but now I really appreciate it. Lugia, Groudon, Kyogre, Lunala, okay. We have, in this next pack, It's going to end up being like a half-an-hour video or something. Kyogre, Xerneas, Lugia. Surfing Pikachu V. Alright, I got the pair. Surfing Pikachu and Flying Pikachu. He's got 200 HPGs. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop loading these Pokemon up with so much HP. Alright, so I got the pair. There are VMAXs of the two. Can I get the VMAXs? Probably not. Especially not of both in, what, like 5 packs? 4 packs? You never know. But in most of these packs, you're going to see something cool, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've seen something cool in almost all of them. A little heart on the edge here. It's being frustrating. Whatever. Dialga, Palkia, another Groudon. Nice. Alright, so I have 2 Team Magma's Groudon now. It's cool. Both fighting and dark type. Alright, let's see what all the hubbub was about. Back when it was originally a thing. As long as the number of Pokemon in play that has Team Magma in its name is 3 or less, can't attack. Okay, so you had to have Team Magma Pokemon in play. You did 20 damage to a Pokemon of your choosing. And then does 70 damage to any Pokemon that has damage on it. At the time, I mean, 100 HP was about the maximum you could get, especially on a basic Pokemon. So 70 damage, that's big right there. Nowadays, it's nothing, but back then, it was big. And back when I was run out of the game, you could get a turn 2 60 damage attack on your Mewtwo EX. At least. You could get maybe up to like 100 damage turn 2 Mewtwo EX. Alright, we got Reshiram, Palkia, Cosmoem, and another Zacian V. Alright, so we'll be doing a Reshiram deck with a side of Zacian V. Maybe splash in a couple of Lugias as well. That's what we're going to be doing with those. Just the biggest gimmick deck of all time. Just the cards I did not want, I will use them. Alright, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Reshiram, and Professor's Research. Alright. One of the changes I do like is that you see here, it's Professor's Research, Professor Oak. That is the type of thing that I like because they had like Professor Sycamore and Professor Juniper that did the same thing. It was just discard your hand and draw 7 cards, but you can only play one of them because they had the same effect. It would be too powerful if you had 8 cards that allowed you to discard and draw 7 cards. So I appreciate the fact now that they're doing different professors under the same card, so you can use the same card with different artwork. And this is the last pack. What will be in here? Will it be something big? Probably not. Cosmog, Groudon, Blastoise, alright, and Solgaleo. So, this is retribution for Venusaur and Blastoise not being printed in Evolutions, I see. So I get both of them, no Charizard. Perfectly fine. Not a big Charizard fan. But, there we go. I got this massive mess to clean up. And all of these cards. That is a lot. So, thank you for watching this video. To anybody who watched through this whole thing, thank you for indulging me as I took a look back at the Pokemon trading card game and at my channel. So, if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time.